is a crazy mixed-up frightmare I call Murder Dream. I wandered about the lonely London streets tonight, chilled to the marrow of my bones by the dense, dank, choking fog. I was more tired than I'd ever been in my life, yet I feared sleep. I feared the dream. Somewhere in the vast grey misty shroud, Big Ben tolled midnight. At last, too exhausted to stand, my eyes smarting, begging for rest, I returned to my bleak hotel room. Undressed, leaving my clothes where they fell, and sprawled upon the bed. Sleep came at once, and then the dream. The dread dream I've had for the past 3 nights comes again, and I am powerless to stop it. I am approaching our cottage, bags in hand. I am returning from London, my Austin parked off the road. It's all so clear. The sound so clear. The sound of Kathy screaming.
Howard, help me!
I hear it so clearly. Kathy's terrified, heart-rending scream. I'm running now, reaching out towards the door. I'm closer to it than I've been in the past 2 nights. I'm coming, Kathy, but I can't reach it. I awaken with her name on my lips, my bedclothes drenched with cold sweat. I bury my face in my hands, sobbing aloud. Kathy! What is it, Kathy? Why am I dreaming this? What does it mean? I try to drive the dream from my mind. I lie back and think of the cottage and that first day Kathy laid eyes upon it, standing silent and still on that bleak, wind-swept moor some 80 miles north of London.
Oh, Howard, it's just what I've always wanted.
It is quaint. How I loved her, my Kathy. How I love her still. I remember the knocking on the cottage door, the groan of chair springs inside, the slow pad of boots on carpeted floor, the shabbily dressed man peering out, his staring eyes. We saw the for sale sign. May we look at the place? My name's Howard Layton. This is my wife, Kathy. It was a cozy house, evidently neglected, but Kathy was enthralled with it.
It's charming, Howard. You just wait till I put my own little touches about.
I don't suppose there'll be any point trying to dissuade you, dear. So now the question is, can we afford it? I remember his eyes boring into mine as we discussed price. 700 quid. The furniture goes with the house. Claude Grimes. I go with the house too. Oh, then you must be the caretaker. I'm not at all sure I can afford you, Grimes. Only 8 bob a week for tobacco, mister. I sleep over the stable. I don't know.
That's little enough, Howard. And I won't have to be here alone when you go to London on business.
Even as my thoughts ramble on these memories, darkness gives way to dawn. And so I rise, too worn and haggard to tend to the business that brought me to London. The day passes too quickly, and it is night once more. I am in bed again, waiting for sleep to come, and that awful, awful dream. Perhaps if I start thinking of those first days with Kathy in the cottage, I won't have to suffer that horrendous nightmare again. Kathy did do wonders with the place, fixing it up. Her hands worked magic with the decorating, the flower garden. Then one day, the letter came. It's a great opportunity, dear, but I'll hate leaving you alone.
Grimes here will look after me, Howard. Besides, London is only 3 hours away.
Kathy looked so beautiful, so happy as she waved goodbye from the garden. I felt I loved her more and more with each passing day. Awakeness gives way to sleep, Memory drifts into dream. That horrible dream again. I hear her screaming. Kathy's screaming from the cottage. I'm there again, racing toward the door. Closer now, closer, yet never seem able to reach it. I'm coming, Kathy. The scream echoes over the grim gray moor, agonized, unending. My poor, terrified, screaming Kathy. Lord, how I love her. With superhuman effort, I hurl myself against the door, twist the knob, heave my weight against it. I'm coming, Kathy. For an interminable moment, I am tortured, frustrated, unable to bring my dream vision beyond that point. Time and motion are suspended. I'm between wakefulness and sleep. I must know. I fling wide the door and behold a sight more horrible than I've ever in my wildest nightmares imagined. No! No! Let her alone! The scream fades. The dream vanishes. I am awake, sitting bolt upright, clawing at my face, trying to force the finish into my mind. What was it? Oh, Lord. What did I see? What was happening to Kathy? Suddenly, I know what I must do. The dream is an omen, a warning. I leap from bed, fumble for the lamp switch. Kathy is in danger. I must go to her. But my hand falls away. I slump back onto the bed. I reach for my cigarettes in the darkness. Light one. Drag deeply, reflecting. No, it's foolish. It's only a stupid dream. Kathy is in no danger. I know it. I know it! I lie there until the cigarette burns down and I crush it out. I am determined to stay awake, but my eyes are unbearably heavy. Sleep reaches out and smothers me in its velvet grip. The scream erupts to greet me. Stop! Let her alone, you maniac! I'm inside the cottage now, dashing forward, Kathy on her knees, her face distorted with fright, her eyes glazed in terror, pleading with me to save her, and Grimes, his claws in her hair, that maniacal look in his eyes, is standing over her, an axe poised. Get away from her!
Howard, help me!
He sees me then, and lets Kathy go. I dive at him, grabbing for the axe. But his madman's strength sends me spinning across the room. Then he comes at me, the axe held high. High. His teeth are bared, drooling with exertion. His wild eyes gleam. He grunts as he brings the axe down. Again, Kathy screams, but this time her terror is for me. There is a splitting, explosive light. I am awake, a ringing in my ears. I sit up in my sweat-drenched bed, shivering. Kathy! That fiend was trying to kill Kathy. And then he turned on me. Did he... I lie back, staring at the ceiling. Oblivion creeps in once more. Blackness and the dream. I must find out. I must know the meaning of this awful dream. The wild kaleidoscope begins. The scream, racing to the cottage door, flinging it wide. Kathy on her knees, Grimes with the axe, burning eyes, saliva dripping from his lips, coming at me. Kathy's scream, the axe flashing, Grimes, Howard, blinding light, red, black. The scream fades. Light creeps in. I see a coffin. Kathy sitting on the floor beside it. sobbing, sobbing. I can hear her sobbing, and I am there, trying to peer into the coffin, trying to see who's in it. Then suddenly I am awake again. Frantically I dress, pack, check out of the hotel, and soon the miles are flying beneath the wheels of my Austin. I've got to see my Kathy, make sure she's all right. The shadows of dawn descend silently from the gray sky, meet near the dank black bog by rising wisps of mist. The fog floats low and wraith-like about the cottage as I quit the car and rush in. Kathy is there, and just as in my dream, she sits beside a coffin, sobbing. Kathy!
Huh?
And Howard Layton is in the coffin. Kathy!
You?
I stagger toward her with faltering, jerky steps. Her face is taut with terror. Her husband, Kathy's Howard, lies dead. And I know. Kathy!
Keep away! Keep away from me!
I know that I have dreamed a maniac's dream. I know that I am Claude Grimes. And as the screaming begins again, and I hold Kathy's hair in my strong clawing hand, my axe poised, I know, oh Lord, that I can't stop myself. That I've come back to the cottage to murder Kathy Layton, just as I murdered her husband. You see, kiddies, Howard Layton couldn't have been in London, because Claude Grimes had already given him the business. Claude, idiot that he was, just thought he was Howard. Wishful thinking, you might say. The minute Claude saw Kathy, he went out of his mind over her. Well, OW awaits with her pew pot to drive you out of your mind with another of her reeking recipes, so I'll say bye for this issue of my morbid muck